Renee, Medstar Family Choice is now on appeal. Patient representative, I am either on another line or away from my desk, but if you leave your name, number, and a brief message, I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you. Have a great day today. Bye.
Hi, my name is Joseph Clisaya. I spoke to you last week. My phone number is 240-475-7737. I just want to make sure that you received the full letter that I sent. For some reason, I think someone is telling you what to do and they have given you half the information and just given you orders to do something. And so I want to make sure, because it doesn't look like what you've been discussing with me is what's in the letters I sent you. The letter that I sent you recently was a 3-page letter to your office. And in addition to that 3-page letter, I think there were like 17 pages. It's giving some of my complaints about Dr. Dar and Dr. OK in a court filing. Then on top of that, there was my medical records from Dr. Dar, which I gave a few pages. Then I gave a couple of pages from a neurologist. I didn't have any complaints about the neurologist, but I was just showing how Dr. Dar and Dr. OK told so many lies, and just to confirm that the neurologist found something different. And then I also gave a whole bunch of medical records from Dr. OK, which was 4 visits plus I guess like 2 test results, and then like 9 or 10 EKG sheets. And then I also gave like 18 pages. I gave like 18 pages of written communication with Dr. OK, where I was asking him things. Now I know the rule is your doctors are supposed to let me know about my health status. So I'm asking your office to get my health status, and your doctors are not giving me my health status. And so I gave him 18 pages of written communication. So it's not like I gave him 18 pages the first day, because he's lying from day 1 and he doesn't answer page 1. Then we go to page 2, and finally we're up to 18 pages. So that's how it happens. It comes to 18 pages. So there's 18 pages of written communication with Dr. OK, and you can see where he's written on some of the sheets that I will not give you your record. So he's writing it out and he's signing it. And then there's also some sheets where I left him space to answer my health concerns, and he's not answering them because he's lying. And so I guess he wants to tell more lies to keep lying. And then also, so that's the communications with Dr. OK. And then the medical records was there, which was 21 pages altogether. And then the section A was my letter to your office plus those 17 additional pages. I'm guessing you didn't get that letter, because on that letter I said your doctors recognize that I'm really sick and I'm going to die within a few months. All the evidence from what your doctors did proves that point. So just call me back and I can just prove that point to you. I think you're not quite understanding. Your doctor, Dr. Dar, Dr. OK, Dr. McCarthy knew right from the start that I have a very severe heart condition, and it's getting worse and it's getting worse, and they're lying about it. But on the, how I did catch them was they do know what the condition is, because if you look at the records, I proved to you that they know what the condition is. That's why Dr. OK messed with the test. That's why Dr. OK and Dr. Dar repeatedly lies all over the record. And I kept proving to you time and time again where they've been lying. So I needed this information taken care of. I think you didn't get my letter. It did say I needed to get, this is the first starting point, which is I need to get my complete and full records from Dr. OK and Dr. Dar. And they need to give it to me instantly, because I've been a Medstar beneficiary since May, and your office, so it's not just like any other kind of doctor's office. It's not any other kind of insurance. You have a fiduciary duty. You tell me all kinds of rules. You tell me I have to tell the truth to the doctor. Well, your doctors are lying, and what are you doing about it? Nothing. So, so you tell me I have to tell the truth to the doctors, which I've been repeatedly telling the truth to doctors, and your doctors are repeatedly lying, and you're not doing anything about it. You are responsible for my health care since May, and you've done nothing, and in fact, your doctors have harmed me. In fact, it's obvious I have a good malpractice case against Dr. Dar, but that shouldn't stop her from releasing the information, okay? She knew from day one, from the first second, that I have a very serious heart condition, and she did everything to cover up that condition. So we can see right from her lies how she's been covering up that condition. So I think in those letters I proved to you how she did it, and you seem not to be interested, or someone keeps sending you out there, because I think what I said is you're not meeting your basic requirement, that I have this very serious heart condition, that you're 6 months delayed and it's getting worse, so you need to do something about it right away. And the point I made about the records is that's the starting point. I can't go to the emergency room and Dr. Dar lied about my condition to the emergency room, so I need her to correct my records, get my records straight. She has to correct my records. Okay, she lied up and down the records. I need you to call me back so I can prove to you. I think you keep listening to what your doctor bosses order you to do. So Dr. Dar and Dr. OK are telling you what to do, and I needed a doctor to take care of my medical condition, and I need someone like in enforcement or investigation to have some action against Dr. Dar and Dr. OK, but you take your orders from the doctors. So I'm trying to figure out what you're going to do for me. I need a doctor. You're supposed to provide me a doctor to take care of the medical issues, and your doctors have been harming me since May 9th, since I've been insured with your office. And the other point is there needs to be some enforcement against them. But how are you going to you're not the person who does any enforcement action against the doctors. You told me that you're going to give me a statement from Dr. Dar, which you haven't. I don't need her statement. What I need is to give me my correct records. And you told me a lie that she was out of the country for the last 4 months, and because she was out of the country for the last 4 months, you can't do anything. Well, I was sick since May when you got me as a beneficiary, and you haven't done anything since then, and it has nothing to do with Dr. Dar being out of the country. If Dr. Dar was out of the country and no one was missing her, I need you to go ahead and suspend her. Do you have the power to do it? No. You take orders from Dr. Dar, Renee. That's the problem. They send you out with a pack of lies to tell me, okay? I need your physicians to deal with this issue right away, and I need someone in your enforcement department to go after Dar and Dr. OK. And, Dr. OK was referred over from Dr. McCarthy, which was... So please give me a call back, 240-475-7737. You're so delayed since May of last year, okay?